Hello, my name is Alexis Pettway, and I am a poetry author from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I first began writing in the 7th grade. I've always been a natural born writer, but poetry came to me in 7th grade. Well, I've always wanted to publish my poems, but the opportunity came up when I signed up with the publishing company, Author House. I signed up for email notifications from them, and one day they sent me a email that saying they had 50% off of all their publishing package. So in my mind, it was now or never, and I took that chance. So with Author House, they go over their package details. I pick a package. On my end, my poems are already written. I just had to go over them, edit them, and since I am a poet, I don't really need a structural editor or grammar editor because it's creative writing, which was great. I got to skip that process. I actually did a photo shoot with 2 friends of mine from New Haven. So those photos are in the book, and my cover actually was done by a friend in New York, a graphic designer, Lorenzo Gordon. So to get everybody's schedule together, it took maybe about 6 to 9 months to get all the photos, to get all the poems together, to get the cover. And once I handed everything to the publisher, it took them maybe 3 months to get everything packaged together. Most of my inspiration comes from my emotions, things I feel. They might not necessarily come from a personal situation. They might come from somebody else's situation that I can relate to or connect with emotionally. But my poetry is driven by my emotions. Journey Through Love and Journey Through Love Part 2, Every Journey Has Its End. They tell an emotional backstory of my relationship in college. They are kind of like my emotional diary, but in poetry form. So they chronicle the whole relationship from start to finish. Even before it became an official relationship, they chronicle my emotions during the whole situation. And that's why if you read them, they are all dated. So whatever I was feeling on that date, that's what's in the poem. I really didn't do that much editing because I wanted to leave them authentic, but they tell the story of my emotions during a relationship, my ups and downs, everything I was feeling is encompassed in those poems. So this is Journey Through Love, the first book. And like I mentioned, the cover was done by graphic artist Lorenzo Gordon out of New York. Shout out to him. And this is my newest book, Journey Through Love Part 2, Every Journey Has Its End. Also the cover done by Lorenzo Gordon, which he did an amazing job. And you can find these books, both books, on my website, www.apoeticauthor.com. I ship them, I sign them directly to you, and on my website I also have additional poetry. Live up to your own standards. Poetry is art, is creative, and you know, your voice is your voice. Your emotions, your story is your story. And no one else can tell you how to tell your story or how to express it but you. So I'll say live up to your own standards, not anyone else's. Your poems are perfect, your words are perfect if they express everything you want them to express. I am switching over from poetry. I am publishing a children's book. When I was younger, I wrote several children's books in school. I entered into young authors competitions. So I'm going to be taking one or a few of those and revamping them and releasing them as an official children's book. I am on every social media site, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, as a poetic author. My blog is on Blogger at Alexis Pettway. But on social media, it's a poetic author.